trading is about to change forever. So ever since trading became a thing where everybody could do it at home without having to go on exchange, a lot of traders, they have been doing the same thing. You know, the same time frames, same strategies, same indicators. That is fine for the past decade, few years, but then because the game is changing, you need to change too. And I also need to change. I've been trading for more than 15 years, okay? What is going to cause the change are mainly the people playing the games, the rules of the game, and also the speed in which things will progress. So if you don't want to be outdated, so-called outdated, and want to be ahead of other traders who are still in the I don't believe in this AI thing mode, you're going to get way ahead of them. The first change that is way dominant right now is AI and algo dominance. Now, algo trading has been around for many years, and they are mainly reserved for institutions. Now, I've spoken in various hedge fund events along hedge fund managers and portfolio managers. A lot of them use algo trading, okay? But now, almost everybody sitting at home without a finance degree, without a finance background, could easily program an algo trading system at home. You don't even need to know much coding. You could code and then program an AI at home. Or you can have other people do it for you, because there are other companies nowadays who could take your strategy and then turn it into an algo for you. There are services like that. So AI trading, algorithm trading is already here. If you don't believe in it, you gotta start believing in it today. This year, it's going to dominate more order flow. So what does this all mean for you? It means that prices will move faster, especially around the key levels, important levels. Fake breakouts, stop hunts will be more frequent. So you need to learn to spot fake breakouts, and also what are the key levels that are prone to stop hunting. If you want a video on that, let me know. Okay, subscribe so that you don't miss out on that video and future secret updates. And this was the next big thing. I've already preached this a lot in my previous videos, and that is why you freaking trading the small time frames all the time. Like, the signals there are less accurate, less likely to work out, and yet most traders trade the small time frames. So right now, because of this change, super simple, obvious patterns in the lower time frames will be less and less accurate. You get punished more often, because high frequency trading, okay, they can trade faster than us humans. For the past decade, has been happening already many times. Now that more algo traders are coming in, when you trade the small time frames, you are almost no longer trading against humans. You are trading against robots who never get tired, who never revenge trade, who has no trading emotions, who reacts in milliseconds. So more and more, AI will be able to manipulate the super small time frames easily, okay? What you need to do is to move up to the higher time frames. You know, the 1 hour, 4 hour daily. Signals there are more accurate, and when you trade in those places, time frames, it is less stressful. Trust me, I've tried everything for the past 15 years. Small time frames, medium time frames, large time frames, and then eventually gradually settled into the higher time frames, because stress is real in the super small time frames. And you need to trade around clear structures, not noise. The thing is, the small time frames is mostly noise, okay? A lot of fake signals too. And even major supply and demand zones, they work better in higher time frames. And also try to specialize. Instead of trading like 20 pairs, you don't need 20 pairs, because there are pairs which are less predictable, spread is crazy high, super volatile, like a manic depressive. The more experienced you become, the more you will narrow down to a few forex pairs. Because of algorithms, they punish people who are scattered all over the place. And make the most out of AI, okay? I know some people be like, I'm so tired of AI bullshit. Me too, okay? Sometimes. But then, it's also a blessing, because now there are AI-powered scanners, alerts, automation. Make the most out of it. The next change is going to be volatility and liquidity major shifts. Liquidity is going to move faster, capital is going to move faster. Right now, almost every person you meet trades some form of market. stocks, forex, crypto, even my swimming coach trade stocks. Volatility is going to spike for real, and there are many reasons for that, okay, aside from the fact that a lot of people are getting into trading investing right now, especially when so many people are getting laid off nowadays. Like, jobs are being replaced by AI. Entry-level jobs either requires you to have 10 years of experience coming out of university, means you need to start working at 10 years old, or entry-level jobs doesn't exist anymore because a lot of it can be replaced by AI. So a lot of people are going to flock into the financial markets, and most of them, for sure, they are not going to take time to educate themselves. First thing first, because some people are lazy. Second thing, some people are hardworking but they have no time to learn. So they are going to just listen to opinions and trade, invest. And the third thing, this is the main, I don't know what to say about it, but trading is starting to become an esport. Imagine you wake up one day, trading became a sport. It's giving chess is a sport. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've played sports enough in the whole entire week. I don't want to come home and then look at a chart and play this sport. I want to relax with my chart. But this is the reality right now. Trading is becoming an esport. A lot of esport trading teams are being formed, but right now mainly it's crypto for some reason. And in order to so-called win that competition, you know that you cannot force a trade, right? So when you're in the competition, you cannot have a position trader, long-term trader sitting there and be like, there's no trades today, so I'm just going to sit here. They are going to have scalpers. They are going to recruit scalpers into their team, or at most day traders who trade a lot every single day, open a lot of trades every single day. Then more and more kids are going to see, oh, so trading is supposed to be a game. Then more people are going to come in. Then guess what's going to happen? There's going to be a lot of scalpers who play this game for fun, who would force trades when they're not supposed to, because the competition is going to end in 2 hours. So if I don't make a trade right now, my whole team is going to lose and I'm going to get kicked out. So I'm going to make a trade. So all this hype, okay, I wouldn't be surprised if in the next few years there is going to be a trading casino being built, like a place where you can go in, not to gamble, but to gamble trade. You know, there are trading desks there where you could sit down, but you're not trading, you're gambling. I wouldn't be surprised if this happens, okay? But all this is going to cause volatility to spike in ways you have never seen before. So this means that you need to manage your stop loss properly. You cannot set it so tight that a bit of volatility is going to stop you out. But again, you cannot set it so wide that when you lose money, it wipes out majority of your capital. And if you need to set a wide stop to account for the volatility, you have to set smaller lot sizes, smaller positions. So all this means what? You need to master risk management as much as possible from now on. Like, I've been emphasizing so much on risk management because this is what a lot of hedge fund managers focus on, but retail traders don't really like it. You know, you want to be different from other retail traders who only focus on indicators, right? Master risk management. And also, spreads could just increase for no reason, out of nowhere. Especially if you trade the illiquid stocks, illiquid currencies. So the more you should go and trade the more liquid stocks and currencies, because if you like penny stocks, you like exotic currencies, it's going to be a roller coaster ride. So from now, you're going to stop using random lot sizes. And the third thing that's going to change, market psychology is going to shift massively. So do you realize that nowadays fundamentals say one thing, tell you one thing, but then the stock tells you another story? So it's like fundamentals are telling you, okay, this stock is overvalued, or not making money, but then the stock is still going up and up and up and up. But then those books tell you that, wait, when fundamentals are like that, the stock should stop going up. When fundamentals suck shit, the stock shouldn't even go up. Because in this century, what matters more than fundamentals, which are still important, is sentiment. That's why you see When the bad news comes out, prices go up. Good news comes out, prices go down. Then it's like, what's happening? It's so contradicting because sentiment matters more right now in this century. So a lot of traders don't teach this. I've taught sentiment analysis on YouTube and it has helped so many of my followers. If you want more of those videos, let me know too. Subscribe if you don't want to miss out. In this new era, a lot of times the way price moves will not always reflect the true value of the stock or currency in the short term. And then when news comes out, it's going to trigger a lot of the AI programs to buy and sell. So what do you need to do to handle this situationship? Learn market psychology, trading psychology. So this century is about studying boring topics. This is what hedge fund traders have been focusing on for the past decades. So only retail traders have been focusing on technical indicators all this while. Why the heck do I even bother teaching you sentiment analysis, fundamental analysis? Because that's what the top hedge funds in this world, especially global hedge fund managers like George Soros, Paul Tudor Jones, Ray Dalio, focuses on a lot. Do you think they wake up one day and then all they look at is some candlestick patterns? Do you think they wake up every single day just to get technical analysis chart patterns? If it's so easy, then everybody will become a top global macro hedge fund manager. And one very important thing, aside from those topics you gotta learn, master this skill. Learn how to use AI tools. You don't need to get into algo trading, it's fine. You want to do manual trading, it's fine. But learn how to make the most out of the tools. The broker that I use has an AI that analyzes the market for me. But still, you gotta make your own judgment because a lot of times AI, they are wrong, but then they insist they are correct. You know what I'm saying? It's stupid sometimes. Don't rely entirely on AI, but use it as an assistant. If you don't know anything about sentiment analysis, I've done a free course. I'll put it somewhere here. And I'll talk to you next video. Bye.